Hello? Hello. Hi guys, today I'm gonna be sitting down. My niece's friend, if you are watching this, Avery's friend who's having a birthday this weekend, turn it off because I don't want you to see your present. So I'm gonna give you till the count of 3, 2, 1, leave. All right, I am painting a mug today for Avery's friend. She comes over here all the time. She's so sweet and she just absolutely loves wildflowers and tiny little flowers. So I made this mug and I am painting a bunch of wildflowers on it for her. And I'm going to try for the first time to bisque this myself and glaze it myself. All the other ones have been bisqued at the pottery studio, but this will be my first time using my kiln to bisque and glaze. So I hope it works. I have no idea if it will, but you can't know until you try. So here's what we got. Her favorite flower is Daisy. They spend a lot of time over here. They're the sweetest kids ever, and I just love them so much. And so every time she comes over here, she just goes and picks these tiny little wildflower bouquets. And so I thought I would make her one. I'm in the middle of working on this one right now. I can't remember, is it light pink? Yeah, I did light pink. And then I got these guys here because her favorite flowers are daisies and forget-me-nots. I made this mug a few months ago and I just thought this is the perfect one for her. So I'm gonna paint it today, do a couple of little flowers on it, and do a little Q&A while I do it. This week has been the week of crafts and things. I just got done making so much jam, and when I tell you guys, I'm talking so much jam. I think I made 60 jars of jam. Yeah, I made strawberry, blueberry, cinnamon, vanilla, mixed berry, and raspberry. And the mixed berry is blueberry, strawberry, and raspberry all mixed together. I have gotten pretty good at canning jam. Honestly, it's pretty easy if you've never done it and it seems really intimidating. It's actually not intimidating at all. It's very, very easy. Time consuming, yes, but very easy as well. 10 hours that day, 4 hours the next day. My back, I haven't been able to sleep. It's been rough. And I had such an easy time because I was using the sponsor of today's video actually, which is Caraway. I've talked about them in the past. I actually bought 2 of their sets of pans 2 years ago. I bought myself the green set and then I bought my sister the white set for Christmas. I have a propane stove. So, you know, some people use gas burning stoves. Mine is a propane converted stove. So they had to like do a conversion kit on it because propane burns way hotter than natural gas. And because of that really hot propane burning stove, it burns all of my pots. So ceramic pots don't work for me as much as I wish they could. I love them so much. Like the ones that I got for my sister, they look brand new. She's been using them for 2 years. I got them for her again, like I said, I think it was 2023 Christmas. She absolutely loves them. They look perfect when she uses them on her electric stove. It's just on mine, burns way too hot. I switched to stainless steel after realizing that that's pretty much what it's gonna work for me. I gotta go cast iron or stainless steel, and these stainless steel pans are just wonderful. I cooked all of my batches of jam in these Caraway stainless steel pans. I mean, I love so many different things about them, but the shape is my favorite part. The deep saucepan is probably my most used, but also the very deep sauce pot is perfect for jam. I was able to do a double batch of jam in there. I don't know if you guys make jam, but if you do, I could do a double batch. It was full, but it worked. I've talked ad nauseum on, especially my Instagram, but just in general about wanting to completely get rid of using Teflon pans because of the PFAs that are in typical like Teflon cookware. If you don't know about PTFE, it's a man-made, non-polar synthetic material, which means that it repels other substances. So that's why it's nonstick. So that's why it's found in so many different household products because it works. It's pretty non-stick. However, it is one of the most dangerous chemicals. When it's heated up over 500 degrees Fahrenheit, it releases toxic fumes at like a molecular level. So you want to be able to see them. You won't be able to smell them. They can affect your health. They've been linked to cancer, low sperm count, behavioral issues, birth defects, and more, and these are the forever chemicals that you hear about. Caraway stainless steel pans don't have any PTFE, PFOAs, PFAs, lead, cadmium, or any other toxic metals. A lot of people feel really intimidated by stainless steel pans. I felt the same way for the longest time, but if you preheat them properly, I have not had any issues with them. I still find them to be non-stick. For preheating stainless steel, a good way to know if you're preheating your pan correctly is to drop a little bit of water on the pan. If the pan sizzles and evaporates, like if it starts evaporating immediately, it's not hot enough. But if it beads up and rolls around the pan, you know that you preheated it properly and then it'll be non-stick. I love that there's not toxic chemicals in my cooking surface. I love the shape of the pans. I love the lids that fit perfectly on. I love the storage for the lids. I love the storage for the pans. And I'm so happy to have found the stainless steel set that works for me. Caraway's stainless steel collection comes with a lifetime warranty, which is incredible. There also is a savings with the set. You will get 4 pans, 3 lids, because one of the lids fits 2 different pans, and the storage. If you guys are wanting to upgrade your pans, you guys can check out Caraway. I will have all the information listed in the description down below, and I will have a QR code up on the screen as well. I'd recommend getting the stainless steel cookware set since that'll save you 20% by bundling. Plus you can stack that with my promo code RawBeautyKristi to get an additional 10% off. You guys can click the link down in the description of my video and get yourself some new pans. Thank you so much to Caraway for sponsoring today's video. And now we're gonna hop into painting this and answering any questions that you guys wanted to know. All right, let's see what you guys wanted to know. The top question, do you eat kiwis with the skin? How did you know? Yes, I do. I like the skin. Number one, I don't really like kiwis. So just putting that out there, like if I had to pick, I'm really not much of a fan, but I do eat the skin. I like it. It's really sour. Do you not? So many people don't like it because it's fuzzy, but like, I don't care. My friend Brooke Bow & Co said, if you could take a course to learn anything, what would it be? Actually, funnily enough, just purchased a painting course because I want to learn how to do oil painting. And I am tired of just being somebody that learns everything by trial and error. I like it, but I'm kind of realizing that I like a course. I like to be taught how to do something. It's sort of comforting to know that you have an expert helping you out. And so, yeah, I just bought a painting course. Can't remember what it is. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. I have only done like the first module and a half of it so far, but I think I'm gonna like it. I really love her art style. It actually was recommended to me based on an ad on Instagram. You guys know me in Instagram ads. If you don't, did you know that I'm like the Instagram ad purchaser? Like if I get an ad for it, I'm gonna buy it. You guys have no idea how many things I've bought because of Instagram ads. It's actually sickening. I have a video I did talking about the things that I bought from Instagram ads. Funnily enough, Caraway was one that I got from an Instagram ad. It's a problem, and I bought this course because of an Instagram ad. So it shows, hey, your ads work. That's gonna teach me everything I need to know about oil painting. And it's very intimidating to me because oil painting is a lot different than acrylic. Acrylic is pretty straightforward. I've always been painting with acrylic, and really the difference is that acrylic, you use water and it dries immediately. And that's kind of why I've liked it actually, because it's easy, you know, it's kind of straightforward and easy. Whereas oil, you have to use like linseed oil or mix it in with mineral spirits and things like that. And then oil takes like a few days to a few weeks to dry. So that was always annoying to me because I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to finish a painting in like one day. I'm gonna have to like come back to it. And I'm sort of that kind of person that I wanna like finish it in not in one day, but like, I don't know, not in like 8 weeks, but I don't know. I'm taking the class, so we'll see how it goes. I more or less bought the course because number one, she was like, this course will only be available for 2 more days. And you say that and you got me. I now feel like I have to buy it because if I miss out, I have a really bad fear of missing out. And you know what? These businesses, they know this. They got me, and I will let you guys know how it is because so far she's really pretty and I think the information will be good. She's an incredible artist, like insanely good. By the way, this is the one that I'm painting right here. Like a little delphinium, or I don't even know what you are, something cute. What is the most surprising positive thing that motherhood has done for you? Ooh, I love that question. Well, where to begin? It has made me so selfless and so much more patient. Patience. When I tell you, I do not have patience typically at all. Like I'm telling you, I am one of the least, well, I was one of the least patient people that you could ever have come to know. And now patience comes easy because everything with a kid, you have to have patience. And so I have just, it's changed me so much for the better. I'm a way more patient person in every way. I kind of just vibe now. I'm sort of like always, I didn't have any spontaneity before. I couldn't be spontaneous. Everything was kind of like, I don't know, I was just such a, not regimented really, but I needed things to like be very, not scheduled even. I don't know, I just kind of needed to always know what was gonna happen. And I had to be in control of every situation. And parenting, if anything, makes you relinquish that control because you can't control every situation for a person that you literally cannot physically control. He's his own person. So it's really helped. Okay, that's how that one turned out. I think that's pretty stinking cute, isn't it? Someone said, how's your summer going? So good, you guys. I have an almost 5-year-old. You believe it. I have an almost 5-year-old and I cannot believe I'm saying these words because he what a big boy, what an absolute big boy. And I just can't believe it. I don't know how it happened, when it happened, overnight. He's just big and I can't. And he's the love of my life. And I'm just obsessed with him in a way that I never knew love could exist. And I'm just having the funnest time with him this summer, playing outside. We're going places. We're doing lots of fun things. We're going on a trip soon to my friend's lake cabin. And I'm so excited to like do things with him. We were actually talking recently. Last night we were talking about color. Okay, so I have white, purple, orange, pink, blue. I need a yellow flower. We were talking about going to Disneyland because he didn't know what Disneyland was. Think about that. He's such a brand new human being. He's never heard of Disneyland. When we were explaining it to him, the way his face lit up, like I went to Disneyland for the first time when I was like, what, 30? I think, yeah, like about 30. And it was fun, but it just didn't quite hit the way I hoped Disneyland would. I mean, there was nothing wrong with it necessarily. I just was kind of disappointed necessarily, but kind of like it was just sort of, I don't know, I'm not a little kid anymore. So I wish I could have gone when I was a little kid, and it was cool, but it just was nothing that I liked. I never really wanted to go back. I was kind of like, well, that wasn't it for me. And now picturing getting to relive that first experience through my son's eyes and getting to see him experience the magic of Disney, like it has made me giddy with excitement. Picturing him seeing Mickey Mouse and Tigger and oh my god, all of it. Like I'm just so excited getting to see all of his favorite characters and go on the rides and experience all the fun things to eat and just the magic of a little kid. Oh my god, I'm so excited for that. We're not gonna go this year because I don't want to go during summer in Anaheim. You know, it just sounds way too hot. So I'm gonna wait till probably winter to go, but I'm very excited to take him. I just feel like it's gonna be the funnest experience, and I would love to know if you guys have any suggestions for Disney with a little kid, where to stay, what to do, how many days to do. I would love to know. We're probably gonna go sometime in, I don't know, what do you think? What do you guys think? When's the best time to go? I'd love to hear your feedback on that because I'm thinking like what, February or March or something like that. It'll be super cold and crappy and wintry here. And so I'm excited to go where it's, I don't know, gonna be warmer. For us, a warm weather day is 60 degrees. I think that's a pretty cold day for people in LA or Anaheim. They're like, that feels winter to them. But to me, that's like a beautiful summer day. So I'm happy with whatever weather we get. I'm actually not stoked on super hot days. I'm not a fan. So if you guys think, you know, if you guys can think of any sort of or month that would be good for us to go, just let me know because I would love to know what you guys think. And yeah, I'm very excited to have him experience all of the really magical moments of Disney because all the things that I was a little like, they're all right. I think he will really love them and I cannot wait to experience them with him because he's just a magical little bear. Like he is so, his imagination, oh my God, I love him so much. I know that that's so obvious, but like, oh my God, I never knew how much I could love a human being until I became a mommy. So summer's great. I can't wait to do that with him. And yeah, I'm really having a great time. Somebody said, are you absolutely set on only one child? No, I mean, and this is something that I feel like is one of the most touchy topics for me. And, you know, I don't blame anyone for asking the question. No, it's such a touchy topic for me because no, I want another kid. And this is such a hard topic because getting somebody else's opinion on it is not necessarily even helpful for me. I am well aware that it'll probably be one of the biggest regrets of my life, not having another kid, but my mental health during postpartum was so bad that it has forever changed me as a human being into somebody that now has mental health struggles. Even though I'm doing fine, the idea of not being able to like take lorazepam, that sends me into panic, and not being able to like panicking and not being able to take lorazepam makes me not able to sleep, and not sleeping makes me spiral. And so knowing that I could get pregnant, which I'm fine. If I could get pregnant and like just be fine. Not being able to take that medication, it really complicates things. And it makes me almost immediately be like, no, I can't do it because my son deserves to have a not to say not mentally ill, because obviously you can't really control that. Things happen, but he deserves a mom that's not not, I don't know, dude. Like, I know that I would love to give him a sibling, and I would love to have more kids. I love being a mom. It's my favorite. I literally love it. You know, it comes with its challenges, but what doesn't? And you know, so much of my life, I'm like, so this was it. If I don't have another kid, that was parenting. That was it. My son's already almost 5. Like, he's already almost, you know, he's almost a teenager, for God's sakes. But no, he's not. But it feels like, I can't believe, it's hard for me to accept that this is it. This is my parenting. Like, it's over. I'll never have a little kid again. That just doesn't feel right. But in the same token, I don't know what to do. I'm working through it in therapy. I don't know what to do. I want to be okay. I just get nervous that not having access to my medication, that is like sort of my security blanket, so to speak. It's the only thing that sometimes when I'm having a hard time sleeping is the only thing that gets me to be able to sleep. And knowing that I don't have access to that scares the literal shit out of me, because I had a near psychosis when I couldn't sleep, and I cannot have that happen again. Like, I can't. It's not like I'm just saying like, oh, I don't want to. I can't have that happen again. Not to say that it would, but I think it could, because the other night I had to take the medication because I couldn't sleep. And you know, even though it's once every 2 months, you're pregnant for 10 months. So the likelihood that could happen is pretty highly likely, you know, like I'm not, I don't know. I'm not trying to be scared of everything, but I'm also not trying to, I don't know. You guys, like, it is like, I've never felt at such a crossroads with my own brain as I have with this decision. And so many people will be like, having one kid is totally fine. Like, no, I hear you. I know what you're saying. It's better to have a healthy mom than a sibling. Like, while I agree with you, my son has begged me for a sibling, and that is a terrible feeling. Okay, there we go. Like, it's such a terrible feeling to know that he doesn't really understand. He's little, but he does understand that, like, I don't know, he does. And he was in bed the other day, just like sort of begging me. I mean, granted, he doesn't really understand what he's asking for, but I still, you know, he's a person, and I want to respect him, and he wants a sibling, he said. Again, I don't think he really understands the gravity of what that means. Of course he doesn't. He's a child. But at the same time, like, you know, he's not wrong. Like, this is the one life that we get, and then I'm gonna just be too afraid to have another kid because of fear. That sounds crazy, but at the same time, it wasn't like a minor thing that happened. It was like a very, very traumatic life event. Like, I changed as a person when I went through that. I can't describe it in any other way than to say that. Like, it has fundamentally changed me. And so it makes me afraid, and I don't want to let fear drive me, but at the same time, I'm not going to lie and say that it doesn't, because it absolutely does. And I want to, you know, honor his wishes and stuff like that, as well as my own. I have more desire to have more children. Zach would have as many as I would have. I think he would have like 5 or 6 kids if I would, which makes me feel terrible. I'm not even going to lie to you, because I want to be that woman. I want to be somebody that can handle it. And my brain has just been something that's very difficult. You know, I don't want to allow that to rule my life, but also I have to come to terms with that. It's just where I'm at, and I have the brain that I have, and so I'm trying to accept it, but I don't know what to do, you guys. I'm trying to work through it in therapy and trying to be really hard. It's really, really hard, and I just feel sick about it, because, you know, I'm not trying to let it control my life, but also kind of. I mean, it was really bad, and I don't want to downplay it and be like, it doesn't matter. If it happens again, we'll just deal with it. Like, I will have some kind of issue, because just, I'm not stupid. I know my brain. I know how my brain works. And I know that knowing that I can't take certain medications will cause certain things to flare up. That's just the way my brain works. If I don't have my medication, I start to panic. Like, that's just the way that it is. And it sounds really pathetic, and I know, but being a mother is the best thing that I've ever done. And I wish I could have at least one more kid. We are not closed off to the idea of adoption. Everybody asked that. We're not closed off to it at all. We're just trying to think of the right time, right place, right circumstance, right situation, and trying to figure out what we're going to do before we make any sort of permanent decision. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Zach would have as many kids as I will have. And that feels terrible, because I feel like I'm letting him down, but that's just it just is what it is. So I'm not trying to make any permanent decisions, and, you know, not getting any younger, and my son's not getting any younger, and he's going to be older and older, and then I would have a baby. I don't know. Zach's going to be here in 4 minutes, so I'm going to have to stop this video. Somebody asked, am I still attending church? No, I'm really not, by the way. That's the one that I just painted. And that'll be really cute. No, not still attending church. I went to one a few times, tried out a couple of different ones. I haven't really found one that feels like the fit for me or for us. So we've just been doing Bible study on our own, just kind of trying to figure out what's going on with our own faith journeys and figure out stuff and reading the Bible and just kind of doing it on our own, talking to friends and family, and not taking it to, you know, I don't know. Church just isn't for me. I don't know. Maybe one day, maybe I'll find one that I love, but so far I have not. And I'm not gonna feel bad about that, you know? So we all have our own place. And I don't know, I just don't vibe with church. Somebody asked, is this your forever home? 1000%. Yeah, I will live here for the rest of my life. This is my dream home. And every day that I live here, I love it more than yesterday. There has not been a day that goes by that I'm like, oh, this was a mistake. Nope, love it, love it, love it, love it. By 5 years into our other house that we lived in, I was like, yeah, this isn't the one. This one, yep, this is my dream home. And when I think about like, if something happened, say something happened, I had to rebuild a dream home, like this is my dream. I love it. There maybe would be a couple of things that I would tweak and change, but I just love this home. It is the home of my dreams, the land of my dreams. I'm so grateful to live here. I just love it. Okay, I'm almost done with this mug, but I gotta go because my family's about to walk in, and once they walk in, it's over. It ain't gonna happen, you guys. So let me show you where I got. I'm almost done. So I've got daisies, lavender, poppies, little delphinium. I don't know what these are, just a cute little black-eyed Susan, and forget-me-nots. So I gotta have one more type of flower right here in this spot. I don't really know what color to do, but maybe a red or something. I don't know. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy chatting with me about certain topics. I know this wasn't very long, but my family's home, so I better go. I wanna go be with my boy. I haven't seen him today. They went to like this fun little bouncy place today that had go-karts and stuff. And so he's gonna wanna tell me all about his special time there with his daddy and his Avery. So if you guys didn't watch my video recently, I did a video with my niece Avery, and I will link it up above and you guys can watch that. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you at my next video. Bye.